What's up everyone and welcome to you on the MOONCHARTS YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing very well. As always, hope you had a nice weekend, a very good start of the week, and we're going to update everything that is going to happen more likely next. Okay, we're more going to focus, by the way, here today on the high time frame, medium time frame, if you can say that, because the low time frame here is just, wow, this is just crazy. RSI is just breaking everything, so normally we can remove all the waves. So yeah, we're more going to focus on the medium and high time frame today. Of course, I'm going to focus on the low time frame with all these levels right here. I'm going to update the chart by the way in front of you. But yeah, so as always, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like, to subscribe to the channel, to turn on notifications. This is very important. Really, thank you so much if you take the time to do it. It's just a big reward of my work, so really, thank you. And by the way, I'm going to say that we are starting on Twitter, so daily Bitcoin update is starting. Team, don't like to know what's next on Bitcoin. Perfect. Good. And by the way, that is the last update before May, because I'm going to be on vacation. So tomorrow, I'm on vacation normally on the 20th, but I have to go closer to the airport tomorrow. So yeah, I won't be able to make any update or something with videos. I'm just going to be with VIPs on the Discord server, and yeah, try to let them know what we can do and everything. So anyway, so this is good, perfect, nice, yups, right here. All right, so today, let's first of all add the levels here on the chart. I want to add the levels first. By the way, yeah, if you have some questions, I'm gonna pop out, by the way, the live chat here. Let me see, pop out here. All right, good. Let me just add this here and just increase this. Perfect. All right, we're good. Normally the microphone, by the way, it's working well, pretty cool. All right, so we're good to start. Perfect. So today, let's go on the daily time frame here to see a bit if we have some new daily. Normally no, have no new daily. All right, let's go on the 15 minutes here. All right, good. Okay, let's go on the chart here. So we have naked session path control 29,870. So we can remove that. 29. Let's go with a naked session here. 28,870. Good. So we are coming into a naked session path control. As you can see right now, the red level here. V path control, volume path control, and you have the time path control. This is the volume path control we are aware of. So 29,870, right? Yeah. Okay. So we have another one on the low here. 29,330. So 29,330, perfect, good. Do I have any new TPO? Nothing here. Do I have any new daily path control? Yes, we do have. So let's take this one here. Oh. Wait, because I think I duplicate this. Yeah, already. So I said, good. All right, so we can even remove that daily, by the way. So all of this in the new folder. Oops. Good, and all of this was some. So we do have a level here, and then these are just key levels. Yes. Good, so these are all the resistance and support, the new ones here. So we'll have one naked session path control on the low, one daily path control, and one naked session path control. That's all. These are all the levels we have to add on the chart to this. For example, here to look for a short, we're going to wait normally for these levels to be hit. Okay. So you can set an alert here, for example. Now the thing is to expect higher, okay, to come normally, we take the long only if the value low is reclaimed. Okay, that's a very important level here to be aware of, in my opinion. Like if we do reclaim this, it's more likely bullish. Okay, if we do reclaim the value low here, we are more likely going to make a new high here. Again, on the keep in mind that the waves here at the moment are just a what effect, really. I mean, the low time frame waves are just really what effect. The RSI here, or if you check the RSI here on the 1 hour, for example, we did a massive move to the downside, but like a crazy big move to the downside here, and we break every single, not only wave 2 bottom with the wave 4, that's a wave 4, we break also the wave 1 roots, so to speak. I mean, we just cancel normally all the impulsive here. Okay, and this also on the bigger time frame, so you really have to be aware of that. But I'm gonna cover the wave next. Okay, But anyway, so here how we have been looking for this move to the downside. You know, we have planned, so this in the last update, the wave for here, okay, we got acceptance more down, okay, we just take a loss. That's it, really. After all the profit we made, all this push to the upside, we take a loss. That's fine. You know, a trader cannot get 100% of the trade good. We got a short trade here, okay, in the first trade here. That's cool. We got the long missing. I mean, the long got wrecked. That's fine. Just look for the next trade. So what was the next trade here? It was simply this double XY here to the downside. First entry, second entry. Now we are in profit. That's it. Okay, that's it really. And we just have to look for the next trade. Understand what was wrong maybe on this. And for me, that was right. Just now we got some invalidation, and I did already at this time here recognize that with the RSI it was starting to be not that good, and we started to break a lot of lows on the RSI already when it was on the 38.2 here. So it was really bad, to be honest with you. But yeah, the plan is a plan, so that's it really. But anyway, so now what I'm going to do here is to remove these high wave 5 targets. Okay, gonna remove this. So rejection from here. No bounce. I mean, we got a bounce by the way, to be honest with you. We got 2 bounce by the way from the MC fib. If you go on the 5 minutes, maybe, as you can see here, so we'll have the MC fib right here, get a bounce, 38.2, get a bounce. So in any case, if you feel the longs, for example, like this, just by checking out the fibs, you got a winning trade, because you take break next 50%, you see a stop loss on 3 here again, you take break 50%, maybe even more, you see a stop loss on 3, you will be stopped out, without taking any losses. Okay, and even if you feel one long here, for example, you will take a loss, but you will still make normally more profit than loss, because you feel to trade before. Okay, so it's a win rate of 50-50, but not the best. But anyway, so yeah, so anyway, now we can remove this. Okay, we can remove this wave here, and I'm gonna move. But we're gonna keep this here. We're gonna move on the waves here. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna move on this. I'm gonna show you all the medium time frame stuff we can look for due to the RSI, because the thing is, if you pay attention here, you can see what do we have here on the RSI. Just so you can understand better what I mean here is just like, for example, when you have a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, 4, and a wave 5. Okay, you're going to get this on the RSI. You're going to get a wave. I'm just gonna add the wave here so you can see a bit better the waves. That make a bit more sense. Perfect. Oops. So yeah, let's forget the lines we have there. Okay, these kind of lines here. I'm gonna draw you the lines. Okay, so in that case we'll have a wave 1. I'm basically gonna start from a bit below here. Wave 1, wave 2. Okay, the wave 2 cannot break the wave 1 route. So if we do this, normally that's not valid anymore for the wave 2. Okay, then we'll have the wave 3, the highest reach on the RSI. So I'm gonna move this a bit more on the right. I'm gonna come on the wave 3 top right here to get at the same place. Okay, so highest reach on the RSI. Then we drew retrace with the wave 4. The wave 4 cannot break the wave 2 bottom, and so not of course the wave 1 route. Okay, and then we're going to push higher for the wave 5. We're going to go above the wave 3 top, but here we're going to form a divergence. We're going to stop before, so we're going to make this. Okay, but the thing is, what we're interested in right now is that wave 4. The wave 4 cannot break the wave 2 or the wave 1 route. Okay, so if we just remove all of this and we check now at the RSI, what's happening here? We just break everything, really. I mean, not the wave 1 route here, but the wave, if that was a wave 2 or if that was a wave 4, for example, we just break everything, really. So the thing is, we'll have to increase the time frame, and even here, for example, on the 8 hours, you can see we haven't take the lows before here. So that's why, you know, if we was looking, you know, for this wave 1, 2, now the wave 1 to here, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5, that wave 4 here cannot go that down, cannot break this first low here, but it even break the wave 1 route. Okay, so that's why this is pretty crazy right now what we're doing. That's why I'm going to really focus on the bigger time frame. I mean, that was the lower time frame plan with VAPs I switched it to. Okay, after we just went through the way for more like Ethereum. So yeah, pretty cool. But I'm gonna more focus on this push to the upside, what it can be and what it can lead to, really. Okay, next. So this is what I'm more going to talk about today. So and based off the RSI. Okay, for example, if you're going to 12 hour here, as you can see now, we do not break this bottom right here. Okay, oops, right here, we do not break, so it is that low right here. So it doesn't really make sense, but anyway, we're going to cover this still. So first, what are the higher time frame scenarios? Okay, just to remind you this. So first we'll have this wave 1, 2, 3, or 5 impulsive. Okay, after a double XY done. So double XY done. Then we have this higher time frame number 2. That is not only a double XY but a double XY X and Z. Okay, so in that case, these are 5 ways here up to the upside. The first push up here. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to make a not a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and pump it up, just an A, B, C zigzag, and then get a drop for the Z wave. Okay, so it's a correction to go more down. We can absolutely make a bigger triple wave with an A, B, C zigzag here, for example, a double XY here, so W, X, and Y. Okay, that will be in that case an A, B. I mean the A, B, C. You can see the yellow wave here, A, B, and C here. Okay, so bigger double XY, but again, we do not really think about this, to be honest with you. The ABC guy is done already, so I mean, it's done. No, it's not done. But if we do the ABC zigzag here, we just take this and we take the Z wave directly down. But we're also aware that we can make a bigger triple wave. Anyway, and the other scenario here is simply this higher time frame number 2. We do the impulsive to the upside, but not to be bullish. I mean, to be bullish on a medium time frame, but not to be long-term bullish, so to speak. For example, to start this kind of big, massive push to the upside, we just make a push to the upside, yes, but to make a bigger WXY or an A, B, C flat. Okay, we take in that case a price high, you go into the 105, 113, 123, 127, the 2, 123, 127 are the more likely targets. Okay, but these are the higher time frame scenarios you have to be aware of to understand this push to the upside next. Okay, so let's take as always this high time frame number 1. Okay, and so by the way, by the way, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna, yeah. Yeah, so this is just in case. I'm gonna show you the scenario here. It just, for example, this one here, it just in case we have to make a new low here on the RSI. So speak, we'll have to break this low right here on, for example, the 12 hours. If, for example, the RSI start to continue the drop here, break every single lows here on bigger time frames. In that case, and we make, for example, a crazy low here, we break that low here without breaking the wave 1 root, of course. Okay, that is very, 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 very important. By the way, we'll have done, yeah, we'll have to go on a bit of a bigger time frame, I guess. Yeah. So if we break, for example, here this low here with RSI, okay, we can take a rare case that is a continuous or a broken flat, so to speak. Here we're going to make this kind of A, B, C. The C wave, okay, cannot break the A wave rule, so to speak. The wave 2 cannot break the wave 1 top. Okay, so in that case, this one is going to be extremely massively bullish. Okay, but again, normally you want to get a new low here to be made to confirm that is the wave 2 bomb here and not before. Okay, that is something to be aware of, but yeah, we do not take it as first because it's a very rare scenario. Okay, so let's just pull this back here. So first of all, we have this configuration that is extremely bullish. Okay, again, it depends really. For example, here on the 12 hour, this scenario is valid. Okay, we'll have, so normally here's the wave 1 2, not really, but it's still okay, to be honest. So here we have the wave 1 2, another wave 1 2, and then that is another wave 1 2 because we drop very hard here for the wave. I think that was wave 4. Okay, and the wave 4 here we already got an invalidation for it. So in that case, we take another wave 1, another wave 2 here. And in that case, we take the low here. You can see the low is here on the RSI. So we take the low here. We do not count this wave 1 2 before. In that case, we'll have a wave 1 2, 1 2, and another wave 1 2 here. Okay, so this is a medium time frame. The one in that case, we're going to reach some really crazy big prices because this wave 3 here, the white waves normally have more chance to reach minimum 41,000 on Bitcoin. So in that case, it's just a very beginning of a big massive push to the upside here. Again, I don't want to be too bullish. So that's why I have some of the scenarios planned. Second scenario is this. Okay, it's the same than for this wave. So right here, this wave 1, you know, and the wave 2 here I showed you earlier. So not that one here, but that one right here, by the way, right here. Okay, the big A, B, C flat into the wave 2. It's the same, but for the lower time frame. Again, this is a rare case, but for the moment, this is what the RSI say. Okay, not on the 12 hour, but for example, all the lower time from here, this is where we made the low for the moment. So in that case, we'll have to look for this ABC flat. Okay, and as always, the C wave here cannot break the A wave root. So speak this yellow, what the fuck? This red C wave here cannot break the A wave root, so we cannot do this. Okay, we cannot go here. This is not possible. Yes, in that case, we'll have to get a bounce before that. Okay, that is very important. In that case, we are not, of course, going to finish this move to the downside with a double XY. We're going to make another low here to make a 5 ways down because in a C wave we have 5 ways. Okay, so bam, let's take this here a bit more on the right. Perfect. So that is a high time frame number 2. Again, these are some very rare cases, but this is what we can more likely look for normally with the RSI. Let's just remove this, and that's it really normally. The other configuration I'm going to show you can be bullish and can be bearish. It will be just one more push to the upside, so to speak. It's just gonna remove that. It's here. Okay, it's a wedge to the upside here, but as always, so this is an ending normally, so that's why normally it will be more based in this small class as a higher time frame number 2 scenario, but it can be also the higher time frame scenario number 1. Okay, because it can be a leading with a smaller way of an ending, just to make it maybe a bit more easier to understand. A wedge, you know, when you have a wedge, this is a leading or an ending. So to speak, you have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so wave 4 can break the wave on top for beginners, for example, if you're learning a wave still. This is possible. Okay, you can absolutely make this. This is a leading or in an impulsive. Of course, the wave 4 cannot break the wave on top, so you cannot do this. For example, if you're in an impulsive, you cannot do this. But if you're in a wedge, you can do it. Okay, the wave 4 of course can just not break the wave to bomb here. The wave 3 have to be above the wave on top. The wave 5 can be truncated in an ending, not in a leading, for example. Okay, but anyway, so this kind of pattern will appear, for example, a leading, so to speak. You're going to get an impulsive 1, 2, 3, or 5. You're going to get another impulsive here. Okay, in the wave, in the wave 3. Right there, and you're going to get another impulsive here in that wave 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna show you this like this, but anyway. So this is a leading that appear in a small. I mean, these are a small wave of a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. So that's appear in a wave 1, or in a wave of an ABC zigzag, not an ABC flat. So A, B, C. Okay. Now, an ending is the exact same pattern, but does have some different smaller waves. So to speak, in the wave 1, you have an A, B, C zigzag. In the wave 3, you have an A, B, C zigzag. And in the wave 5, you have an A, B, C zigzag. This appear not in a wave 1 this time, but in a wave 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and bam, you have the wave 5. Okay, or in a C wave of an ABC flat or an ABC zigzag. So to speak, you have an A, for example, here. I'm going to draw you this a bit better. So let's take the case of we're in an ABC flat. So A, B, C flat, okay, or an ABC zigzag, so A, B, C zigzag. 5 ways correction, 5 ways for the ABC zigzag, and for the ABC flat, we'll have a correction, 5 ways, okay? So right here, correction, 5 ways, okay? Just so you can really understand what I mean here. But the thing is, sometimes there is an ending, can get a smaller wave of a leading, so to speak, an impulsive, okay? And an ending, and a leading can get a smaller wave of an ending, okay? So a leading can get a small wave of an ending, and in our case, and a leading and an ending can get a small wave of a leading. So yeah, here we'll have what in the small wave? We'll have more likely ABC zigzag, So now we should do, if we have to make this, an ABC zigzag again to the upside. So normally it's an ending, and where appear an ending, it simply appear in a C wave or in a wave 5, but we have a wave 5 here, clearly not, okay? So in that case, we take the C wave here, we take the X wave top. In that case, the 123 here is an X target. Right here to look for a short trade, okay, to ride the Z wave to the downside to make a new long Bitcoin, for example. Okay, so of course we have to look for a swing third pan. Right here we can do a truncated wave 5, that's an ending. We can make all of this, okay? But yeah, normally we should go to the next target, that is 123 for in this configuration. Okay, that can be a short trade here to ride down to the two lower lows clear. Anyway, so yeah, that is the plan really for this, okay? But as always, it can be, if we are in a very rare case, a leading with a smaller wave of an ending, and so in that case it's not all this bearish plan, in simply right, not this one here, but this with this next right here, and so in that case, what is simply next here? It's simply a bigger wave 1, a bigger wave 2, and a bigger bam 3, 4, 5. Gonna add some blue like this, perfect. So we will get in that case a leading with a small wave of an ending. In that case, next bam, bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, bigger wave 3, 4, 5 impulsive. That is going to complete next that wave 3, the wave 4, and the wave 5. Again, keep in mind I'm placing the wave in for the price randomly right now. I'm not checking the fibs on anything. So just so you can see what wave we can expect next. Okay, so hope that makes sense. Hope that's clear really. And now the low time frame waves I'm going to stick to are just these right here for the moment. Okay, I really need some more data here to see if we continue the invalidation on the RSI, or if we just finally get acceptance above now. I mean, get acceptance above here, we just bounce from these targets. All of this to really get a good low time frame stop, because otherwise I'm going to give too much different configuration. I think this is going to confuse a lot of people. So that's why I really want to focus on the bigger time frame. We have now some bigger time frame scenarios planned, which I have to stick to these bigger time frames, and we see which one we confirm. Okay, all by of course playing with levels, by playing with all of this. Okay, this is very important right now. So yeah, hope that makes sense. If you have some questions, really do not hesitate. And by the way, I see that there is a question. Where is the live chat here? Good, perfect here. Hey mate, welcome. Good morning mates. How can we get your FIB target level? Is it possible to share with us? Sure, you can get this on the website if you want to. By the way, you have this in the resource section. You have a PDF where you can get all my template. But for example here, that is a correction fib. So for example, the correction fib here, right here, you have, so first the 618. Again, you have this for free on the website, you know, like you have some course for free on the website about Elliott Waves. If you go here, you get in the course, Elliott Wave free course here, you have all the Fibonacci relation here with Elliott Wave, and you have all my fibs I'm using with Elliott Wave, really. And moreover this, I'm explaining to you how to trade a wave, an impulsive clear here, an impulsive wave, how to recognize what are the targets, how to plan the targets, how to plan the retracement, the extension, all of this, really. So you have everything in there. And then you start also, so that is more based off that is more for the impulsive, but you also start also with some correction inside, so you can see how to play the extension tool and the retracement tool for the correction tool at the same time. So you have really all the course you need here about the Fibonacci here, and you have next the ABC flat and ABC zigzag. So ABC zigzag is the most common pattern. I wanted to class all the ABC zigzag in the same part, so you have also the ABC flat, but you have everything in the Elliott Wave number 2 Fibonacci relation. Then you just have to create your template. But if you want to get mine, you have to, for example, here for the correction here, okay, you just have so to have the 618 first target, 120 extension, 123, 161, and the 20% is an invalidation. Again, if that's an ABC zigzag, for example, be aware of that we can do an extension, so 20% is not necessarily an invalidation, but otherwise it is. And for example, for an extension for a wave 3, you're going to pull, bam, for example, this right here. Right there, you're going to add a wave 3 here, bam. First you have the 120 extension, then you have the 161, then you have the 20%, you have the 261 point, then you have the 361 point, then you have the 423.6. okay, so just pull the trim, you can get everything here. But otherwise you have everything really. By the way, in the videos you don't have the 361 point because it's something I added next, but now yeah, you're aware of that, so you have to add this. Okay, so yeah, these are the main fibs. Extension, so for the retracement you have for example the best targets here, the 38.2, 50, 61866%, 7x6. You can add the 61866%, 7x6. You can add all the targets really. Wave 4 here, so 23.6, 31.32 for the MC fib, 38.2. You can also the 50%. The wave 2 was very small. Wave 2 here it's 56.86%. Yeah. Anyway, hope that helped. Normally you got everything, I think. Good, normally. Because yeah, I'm removing the levels because I really want to get not too much stuff on my chart, and it's also good, you know, to keep in mind to know it by heart. Like, you know, you learn the level, you learn what it means, what this level is, and you bam, you know exactly what it is. And to, yeah, it's the way I like to do it, so I can keep in mind better. I have to learn it. It forced me to do it. Yeah. But anyway, I mean, yeah, these all come by time, of course. So yeah, these are the high time frame wave right now, and so yeah, the low time frame stuff here is this double XY more likely. Okay, this is what I was looking for in the Sunday update with VIPs, but yeah, the thing is here we have done a truncated triple wave. Okay, so we was looking for a short with a swing fib pan of the pre-stop right here, right there, with a stop loss so above the high we will make here. Or with the resistance just a bit above us with the level, so to speak, yeah, right here into the, so swing fib powder pre-stop right here, or value area high up to the daily point control. What we got here is simply a truncated triple wave into the X wave, so to speak. Here, if you take the RSI against you, we make a new high here. It means that we'll have a truncated triple wave. So here we'll have a leading, so 5 ways, correction, and then we'll have another 5 ways. And so in that case we just finished before these two targets, so this is not at all an easy trade to take, and so that's why better to remain short from higher. And then Evan got, by the way, and gave a short trade. I don't know if I have this here, by the way. Let me think. No, I think I posted this. Yeah, here I'm testing a strategy right now, and so anyways, I created a Discord server channel here. So VIPs can also test with me, because I mean, yesterday I'm just gonna show you how it was, but it was absolutely crazy. Like, really, this was insane. This is how you was able to trade the chart, just thanks to the strategy. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. You will take a loss, you will take a win to the dollar, you will take a win, you will not take a stop loss, you will get a win again here. You will get another winning trade, you will get another winning trade, and that one here went a lot high here, then you got another low. But I mean, yeah, this is absolutely crazy, to be honest with you. And these are, of course, all the highest probability trades of the strategy. You have, of course, some all the less probable trades. You got some of the losses, but again, I'm trying to adapt and really get some good stuff from the strategies. That's why I'm testing everything. But by taking only the good trades, you will get all of this. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. So I'm posting this with to VIPs too, so you can test also in the strat testing here, the strategy with me at the moment. But anyway, so yeah. And so yeah, this was, for example, a trade I posted before it happened, of course. you just hit the target to the dollar and you get a drop, and since then you never got stopped out because the short was above this high right here. It was above here. It was just before the drop. I mean, just before the drop. Yeah, it was here on that. Wait, because the Coinbase chart look a bit different here. Where was this? Yeah, I guess it was here now. Yeah, it was here. So you got the first touch here on the very top, so to speak. Normally here, but it's low on Coinbase. Yeah, normally it was here, I guess. You got this hit to the dollar, and you got the big push to the downside. Again, here you will never ever get stopped out because you place a limit here, and you will never get stopped out. So you will normally still be in that short trade. That's pretty cool, right? So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty cool to be honest with you. Testing this, and for now it have a 78% win rate. But again, for example, I did I have to run a lot of more stats on this with different rules. For example, with this rule, what is the win rate? With this rule, what is the win rate? With this, what is the win rate from this time frame? What is the win rate? Is it do we have any better time frame? So it take a lot of time to do. That's why I'm not making this public yet, because I really have to make the good rule for it. So I'm sure it's working. By the way, if you want to join us as VIP, you have 3 MOONCHARTS months for free. I have only 2 VIP places that left to get the 3 MOONCHARTS months for free. If you join us as VIP, you're going to get 3 MOONCHARTS months for free. So let's pick this software here, you know, where, for example, I was updating my chart before here, all the levels, everything you have to update daily, the weekly path control, everything really, and the order flow, of course, where you can make some informed trading decisions. You don't have to read what's happening behind the market. Bam, you can take a trade or not. You can recognize to not take a trade. That's pretty crazy, to be honest with you. You have the dump to zero limits, everything. And of course, by the way, as I'm going to be on vacation, you're going to get all the VIPs are going to get the updates on the Discord server, so to speak. Right here, all the VIPs are going to get the updates on the BTC Wave plan. I'm not going to make any daily updates, any daily plan summary, any short version of the live stream, anything like this. I'm not going to make any videos, public ones, but also in the VIP section. What I'm going to do is just update the wave in the BTC Wave plan. So only for 10 days, VIPs are going to get the BTC Wave plan here. We're going to update everything really to just plan the next move we have. No Sunday update, by the way, also for VIPs. Just going to update the wave here, BTC Wave plan, and when I'm come back from vacation, I'm going to restart the updates. So on the 4th of May, yeah, May. I'm coming back on the 3rd, but I'm coming back late at night, so I'm gonna update everything on the 4th. No, on the the 3rd, yeah, on the 4th, yeah, and yeah. So that is the last update before until May, and otherwise all the VIPs are going to get everything, all the waves here in the BTC Wave plan, really, with all the targets, everything. I'm going to take a small PC still computer. But yeah, and by the way, chicken from the Discord server, you know, the Elliott Wave Master is on the Discord server. So that was a VIP that just learned the course, and that is just really good now at Elliott Wave. Just look at this. That was the top right now. You know, we got to drop the bigger continuation now. Just said, hey, break one more high as expected. So obviously expected a new high, but the micro count is bad. Okay, I'm taking short with very small risk for the moment, and so we got this very good push to the downside. I mean, absolutely lovely, right? This is absolutely crazy. This is crazy. Absolutely love this. It's just a big reward to see this. You know, like that's pretty cool. So congrats, mate, for that one. You got a very good push to the downside. Next, we talk about, so this is not only this is not anymore a 3% pullback. This is so from here. This is a 6% push to the downside. I mean, it's absolutely crazy, right? That's pretty cool. Yeah. But anyway, so it's pretty nice. You have all these updates, you know, on the Discord 70 VIP section. In the VIP Wave Master TA here, you have everything. You have some TAs on Matic, Cardano, BNB, XRP, Solana. You have all of this really. So yeah, and you have even more, I guess. Ethereum, Avax, Link, and you have some other ones. And for me here, you have all of this right there. So you have ABC, there is a stock to YFI, for example. A lot of different stuff. And yeah, by the way, all the strategy here, strat testing, all the trades will be posted in there. But anyway. So yeah, this is a low time frame stuff really. Okay, what we can look for. So this was the ABC truncated there. We got this weekend. So, yeah, sometimes this happen, you know, we do not get the highest privacy stuff, we do the less probable stuff, and yeah, we don't have to accept and just move to the next trade, and that's it really. yeah, I mean, I don't know if you have some question on Bitcoin, because I mean that we covered all the bigger time frame stuff. Not gonna spend some more time on the lower time frame, to be honest with you. The only thing we have to look for here is the, so not the 618 anymore, to be honest, because it's a bit too high. But so 120 extension, 1823. If we have to go down, 1618. Of course, if we start to do a big bear retracement, we look in that case for a bigger possible triple wave. Okay. Or we look for sort of the continuation first of all, mainly, normally, this is the more likely. But we can still look for a bigger triple wave. Oh, by the way, I completely forgot to talk about the levels here today. Completely forgot about this. So I'm going to do it now, by the way. But yeah, just come back here. So of course we have to look for a possible bigger triple wave. We have to look for normally directly the rise, you know, for the wave 5, for the bigger wave 3 impulse here. So big push to the upside. These are the two main ideas. But we can of course reject from a target we're going to plan with the levels and get another move to the downside. So we have to be aware of all of this. That's why you have to add the levels, set some alerts, and yeah, you have to trade the direction next one. When you hit the target, you have to trade the direction here. Okay. So anyway, so yeah, here's the level. So today, new naked session, path control, new naked session, path control here, new day naked path control. That is a day naked path control we can remove now. The thing to class really this as bullish, if you can say that, will be to reclaim this value area low. If we do not reclaim this value area low, it's not looking good at all for another push to the upside. If we do reclaim this value area low here, we're going to look for the path control minimum, value area high, but more likely another continuation to the upside. Okay, if we do not reclaim this, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for higher, right? I mean, we're just going to make minimum another move to the downside if we really do not reclaim that value area low here and get, for example, a very good rejection with a very good short reaction on the order flow. It's not looking good for higher. Okay, so that's something to be aware of. Now, yeah, so if we break the naked session path control up to the value area low, we look first for the path control. There's an important level. If we break this, look for the value area high with a daily level, with a possible swing through pound at the top right here, because of course we have a lot of short stop loss there placed above. So if we break here the highs with no swing through pound, look for the value area high up to the daily path control. Break this, look for the top right here, so naked session path control up to the daily. Break this, look for the daily up to the naked session path control. So you have to see this like step by step, you know, zone by zone. First zone here, second zone here. By the way, we can now remove, oh no, I'm gonna keep that channel, by the way. So first zone here above, second zone here above, and bam, then we have a swing through pound. Okay, swing through pound. If we don't swing through pound, look for the TPO above. Okay, so a swing through pound is a swing through pound, the pre-stop. As always, when you have, so for example, let's say you have a high. Okay, you just make this, you just come back later, and a swing through pound, just when you take the price high just with a wick, you close below, and then you get the reversal. Okay, a failed auction, for example, is not a swing through pound. You just get acceptance above. You just form something bearish from the when you're taking the price high on this top right here, and then bam, you get the reversal. That's a failed auction. That's a swing through pound. Oops. This is a swing through pound. Anyway, you see that just a wick here above the price high. There is a swing through pound. So we have to be aware of here. Before here we have a top, an important top. So we have to be aware of the swing through pound. But anyway, so this is the plan to the upside here, to the downside here. So we have right here. We have, so to the downside first, we have the view up to be aware of. I don't know if I have some other real good confidence with this, to be honest with you. Yes, we do have some. So that can be, for example, a possible zone to look for again now for the moment, because the thing is, if we keep pushing hard, the view up is just going to move up again, so it's not going to be a good target anymore. Okay, so for the moment, if we drop directly here, that is a good target, for example, to look for a long. I'm not saying that you have to look for here to take a long, but you have to look for a long, so you just have to read the data on the order flow really. From here, if this is lost, we look for the naked session path control. If the naked session path control is lost, okay, we just look for a swing through pound low right here. If there is no swing through pound, look for the price range top, so to speak, here. Okay, we'll have this gray line right here. If this is broken, look for the value area low, break the value area low, look for the day negative path control with the value area high of this consolidation, break the value area high, look for the path control. Okay, break the path control, normally more likely look for the value area low here, but we do have some bigger level, some big levels below here, this path control. So break the path control, look for the weak negative path control, so to speak, the yellow level here. Okay, with all the lower time frame confidence here, so you have the day negative path control, TPO naked session path control in confidence with the weak negative path control. Break this, look for the daily with the swing through pound lows. Okay, so ready for lower time frame traders here. All these kind of small support here. Break this with no swing through pound, look for the value area low, break the value area low here, and look for a swing through pound from the daily to the naked session path control. Break this, Look for the bottom of the channel with the swing field parallel of the lows. There is nothing. Look for the naked path control. This is broken. Look for the weekly negative path control with all the conflicts. Okay, that is a plan. Step by step to the upside. Step by step to the downside as always. Okay, so yes, I'm just gonna check if there are some questions, and as always, we're good really for today. So we have planned everything really. The bigger time frame stuff mainly. Oops, there's stuff there. So I don't have access to free course and resource section. Any advice? You do have access to the free course if you do this. Let me just show you here. You have to go in the plan section, okay, and you just have to create an account with a member upgrade. This you just have to click the get started here, and you will get the you just have to to add your email, password, maybe a username if you want to, confirm your password, everything. Once you have done this, you're a member on the website, and you just have to go here in the Elliott Wave, the course right here, course Elliott Wave free course. You will get access to this. Okay, and oh yeah, the resources by the way are not available. This is just for apprentices VIPs because here are all the PDF. You have the Elliott Wave cards. For example, here you have the Elliott Wave PDF. First, you have the Elliott Wave cards. So I don't know if I have the card here. Let's go, for example, here is the impulsive. This is a card, for example, for the impulsive. You're going to get every information. Smaller wave, retracement, some more informations, the extension, what is the FIB to use, what is the FIB, what we can look for here really. Some tips and how it looks like more often. You have this for every single pan, in case you have a card so you can really better understand. The Elliott Wave Pro workspace, the MOONCHARTS Pro workspace, you have this, for example, workspace right here. You just have to download one file, you just have to load it, and you'll get this capping here where you have the tier, the order flow on many time from here, the DOM right here on the right. You have the train here where you have also only the order flow plus the DOM. Here you have the daily stuff where you have, oh, my cat want to join the live stream. You have here all the daily the levels you have to update daily and weekly, also here weekly and monthly next. And you have the higher time frame right here, so to speak. Sorry about that. Sorry, so yeah, here you have all the levels you have to update daily, okay, and then you have here the higher time frame, so to speak. You have the levels you have to update every month, every week, and yeah, that's it really. Then what do you have here in the resource? You have the MOONCHARTS web version, so this is a desktop version, so it's a software you're going to install on your computer, but you can also just go on the web, just go on this, and for example, you get an order flow. My cat want to join the live stream. You want to learn trading, I guess. But anyway, so here you have the sessions, you have the TPOs, you have all of this really. It's on the web version, so you don't need to download the software. What do you have also here? Oh, wait, just 2 seconds, please. All right, sorry about that. So yeah, you have the MOONCHARTS web template. You have the order flow PDF, so you how to read an order flow really. Entry checklist, so for example, what you need to get before to enter a trade and how to take. When you have to enter the trade really. Range trade PDF, so how to trade a range, and the Fibo template. So here I have every Fibonacci templates I am using and I have in my settings. in my templates really on trading view here. So speak for example, you do this. Oops. You do this. Okay, what is this template? What is this template? What is this template? What is this? What is this? What is this? Now all the templates really. Okay. But yeah, you cannot access to the resource if you're a member, but if you're a VIP or an apprentice, you can. But if you're a member, you have all this Elliott Wave free course right here, and you have all the beginner course and the Elliott Wave free course. So here to get some strong base also in trading. Just yeah, right here, getting started, trading view chart type, support, resistance, SR and RS flip. So support, resistance, support, flip. Daily routine, that is very important if you want day trade. Confidence, that is extremely important, and the risk management, that is an important part. That is one of the most important in my opinion really. To become profitable, you have to get a risk management. This is extremely important. And then you have of course all the Elliott Wave free course here. So big Elliott Wave, how it works, what it means. For example, if you get a 5 ways up, then you have to get a correction. Okay, for example, you have to just understand the basic really, and then you go really more in depth here, and you really start directly here with the Fibonacci. You just really, yeah, you just learn the Fibonacci here really with Elliott Waves. How to buy a wave 2, how to play to predict a wave 2, how to play a wave 4, what is the extension of the wave 3, what is the extension of a correction, the Y leg, the ABC zigzag, everything really, and then you start your you're learning with the correction. So what are the small wave of the ABC flat, so the A wave, the B wave, the C wave, what are the extension of the C, what is the retracement of the B wave for the flat or for the zigzag, what is the retracement, what is the smaller wave, everything really, just really get everything in there. You have everything for free waiting for you on the website. So really, if you want to learn a wave, you're in the right place. You have everything already waiting for you, and this will give you a really crazy big strong base on for your wave already. And if you want to get more, of course, this course is my experience, really, my experience for within the years of trade. So 5 years now, even a bit more than 5 years. By the way, more than 5 years now. I guess it's maybe 6 now, because anyway, I don't know. But anyway, 5-6 years. I think it's more 5 than 6. But anyway, I mean 5.5, I think. But anyway, here for example, you have the full Elliott Wave course, where you have you have the same base, the same stuff that you have in the free course, but you have, in addition to this, some quiz and all the wave spans. Plus, so ABCDE, triangle, XY, and D, leading, ending, and you have also the Elliott Wave plus the area size, for example, what I was explaining to you, so for the impulsive, and also the correction, where you have also the leading, the endings, all of this really in the area size stuff course here. And you have, of course, all the exochart stuff here, right here. That is, of course, for VIP and apprentice, because this is absolutely pure gold. Okay, this is really pure gold you have in there. This is really my experience, so this is something I cannot make for free, of course. This is experience, like not free, if we can say that. So you have the exochart review, data routine with the template, fingerprints, what is the fingerprint, what is the binding tail, the setting tail, what is the absorption, what are the imbalances, what is your interest, how to expect a breakout, the long and short trade data. That is a very new course, we can say that is one of the latest courses I have done in the exochart section here. The MC interaction, pure gold. Entry is bad, order for Lisa, for example, if you don't get the MC interaction, how to still take the trade, okay? How to trade swing field pan version 2, how I am trading them today. Level approach, for example, we got a very complex level approach here, okay? That is one of the most complex level approach to take a trade. So for example, you get acceptance above, you flip into support, you fake the pump, and then you drop. So normally you get acceptance above the level, but you fake the pump and then you drop. That is the most complex one, for example, that is in the level approach. You have the tier chart, for example, here, how to trade, how to read this right here, to read this on the right, the tier right here, okay, this one right here. And the front runs, and you have some quiz on the long data, short data, generalized exochart quiz with all the stuff here before. But yeah, so yeah, a good course in my opinion. People like it, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, but yeah, you can absolutely learn for free on the website. You can absolutely learn for free too. You will get some very strong base and even more than this. That's pretty cool. But anyway, so yeah, as always, if you want to get 3 exochart month free, you can have to join us as VIP. So to speak, if you want to know or not if you have to take a trade, you have to. And you do for free, by the way, because this is going to be for free. You have to join us as VIP. You will get 3 exochart month for free, and I'm going to be now on vacation. So tomorrow I go to the airport, so on the morning, so I will not be able to be at home, so I'm not going to be able to make any updates even for VIPs, anyone. Just gonna update everything on the Discord server with only the waves, and gonna let only the VIP know about the waves, really, okay? And then I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna update everything. But yeah, so for 10 days, a bit more. No updates everywhere except in the VIP section. I'm going just to let VIPs know here in the VIP, in the BTC wave plan right here, the possible trades. And of course, I'm going to also keep testing the strategy if I get some time, of course, because trading has patience. So even if I'm on vacation, you know, I'm gonna still have a small computer with me, so I'm gonna still, I think, keep a track of this to see how it plays out. But yeah, I'm not gonna be here very often. That's the only thing, really. Okay, but anyway, so yeah, as always, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, to turn on notifications. This is a big reward of my work, so thank you so much if you do it. And yeah, let's see what we confirm, really. Do we confirm the bigger impulse here to the upside? Do we confirm just the last push up before a massive drop here on Bitcoin? What are we going to confirm? Only time will tell us, really. And now the only thing we have to do is to play with the different scenarios from the trades we have planned. That is the only thing we'll have to do. Okay, for example, here if we make one more low here to the downside, it can be for an ABC exam. But for example, if we do a bit of a bigger push up here and then we retrace, that can be, of course, a double XY right here, double XY, X and Z. Okay, so yeah, anyway, and the only thing we'll have to do here is to trade the levels based on the reaction, really. That is the only thing we'll have to do. Okay, so anyway, I wish you all a brilliant day. Didn't check the chat, by the way, if you have some other questions. No, it's good. Thank you so much. My pleasure, mate. My pleasure. So yeah, wish you all a brilliant day. Take care, for that's important, and I catch you all so on the 4th of May or on the 5th, because on the 5th, because yeah, I will have to update everything within the VIP section first. So maybe more on the 5, I don't know, maybe on the 4 if I get some time, although I'm going to do it on the 5. But I think I'm gonna do it on the 4, to be honest, because when I'm doing something I want to do it fully directly. So yeah, I think on the 4, but yeah, if I don't do it on the 4, I'm gonna do it on the 5 or on the 6. It definitely there is nothing, for example, to update. But I mean, in 10 days, why not being here? I think we will get some pure stuff to update. And otherwise, yeah, as always, if you want to get all the updates for 10 days while I'm on vacation, we get everything here in the BTC Wave plan. You have to join us as VIP. In addition to join us by the way as VIP, you will get 3 exalt chance months for free. There are only 2 places that are left to get the 3 exalt chance months for free, so feel free to join us. If you don't want, you do whatever you want. You can absolutely stay here for free. It's absolutely, you do whatever you want, really. It's absolutely fine. And if you want to get more of us, you can go on the mooncharts.fr website. You have some free course, you have some paid course, you do whatever you want. You can absolutely learn for free and get some very strong base. So go ahead and check this out. It's free. Anyway, I wish you all a brilliant day. Take care of you, and I catch you all on the 4 or maybe 5 of May. Anyway, take care and see you all in the next one. Cheers.